So hey guys again, this is Nicole. Um this is my second video. Today I'm still in the bathroom. I was not focusing on the first on my camera because I'm still not used to the angles and how to use. I don't have the arm for it. Like other people, they've been doing this for a long time, and I'm still have this fan blowing in my face. I'm in Vegas. It's hot over here, and I don't have messed up teeth. This is I had braces for a long time, and my dog ate my retainers, and I will have braces later on after I give birth. And I just feel weird that my video was kind of crazy. You know, everybody's first video is weird, and you're like, oh man, I have my flaws. But anyways, so I am going to talk about when I found out that I was pregnant. Actually, I have the pregnancy test. I don't want to show you guys because I don't want you to see my OP, and right now it should be dark enough, but really dark because I'm 35 weeks pregnant. On Wednesday I will be 36, and I will have my C-section on August 17th scheduled. Don't know exactly what time I'm supposed to go to the doctor or the hospital or anything like that, but I'll let you guys know all that information. So the day I found out I was pregnant, it was on January the 1st, around like 6 something o'clock at nighttime, because at that time, I had family here. They were leaving to go back to San Francisco, and that day I just felt really crazy. My husband was annoying me about coffee and breakfast and all that stuff, and I had to go get something for him. And so I went to go get something, and like I said before, I did used to smoke cigarettes. People won't talk about smoking cigarettes on videos because they don't want to talk about smoking and being pregnant because of their lifestyle. That's everybody's choices. So I haven't smoked for those days. I didn't smoke for almost like 2 weeks or something like that because I was really trying to quit. But he was stressing me out that day on January the 1st, and I went to my friend's house and I had one cigarette. And I was driving back home and I did not feel good. I decided to lay down, and he woke me up and he's like, "You're being rude, and you need to get up. You have company." Remember, my husband has a severe anxiety disorder and panic attacks and stuff. So I'm like, okay, I get up and I'm sitting there and I'm like, I really don't feel good. His grandma was making some Spanish food. He's Puerto Rican, I'm Colombian. So when the food was done, they served me. Man, I ate that food so fast, like I never ate before, and I had like 2 plates after that. So I'm like, it's weird that I ate that much because I was, working out, being a diet, just moving here from Vegas, getting my schedule down from coming from Orlando. And so when I ate like that, I felt way better. They left. We went to Target, and we were walking around. I was like, you know what, babe, I haven't got my period yet. Let's go ahead and do a pregnancy test. He goes, okay. So we're looking down the aisles and stuff like that, and he's like, which one's a pregnancy test? And I was like, I don't know. I grabbed this one because before, a long time ago when we were trying, I grabbed the pregnancy test, but it wasn't a pregnancy test. It was actually a test for your cycle to let you know ovulation. There you go, ovulation test. And I didn't know. I wasn't reading this stuff. So, but this time I read the pregnancy test, and then we went home, and he's like, do you have to do it in the morning? I was like, no, we could do it at any time. And because this is the first response. So I did that. We waited the seconds that they told us to. He was in the kitchen, and then I looked at it. He came in and he's like, "So what's it say?" I was like, "You tell me." He said, "I can't see," and I was like, I told him, I was like, "It's positive." And then he did his sugar. I felt like his sugar dropped or something because he went to go get some orange juice, and then I went up to him. I should have recorded it, but I don't know. It was just right there in the moment. And he was like, "Oh man, I'm gonna be a father again," and it's this second chance for him. He does have 2 kids, and he doesn't really talk to them that much. His 16-year-old daughter is just like him, who has severe anxiety and has different personalities, but she's a nice girl when she wants to. The son, he looks just like him. He's cool. He's very shy, but they are from his first marriage. But I won't talk about that now. But so he's very excited that he's gonna have another chance with this baby. And at the time, we didn't know what the sex was and stuff like that, and it was very exciting. So we went to this. I went to my job, and I told my friend Anna, I'm like, "Hey Anna, I'm positive." She's like, "Positive what?" I'm like, "Pregnant," and my job is I'm a security guard, and I stand all the time, and me and my husband been trying for a long time to get pregnant, and so when I found out, I was really excited. I was like, all right. So before I told my friend, I waited that same day that I told my friend. Early in the morning, I woke up at 7 o'clock. I was like, all right, let me take a test in the morning. So I took a test in the morning, and I was like, okay, let me see, I'm peeing, whatever. And then when I waited for the test results, and it's like, yep, 2 lines, I was like, oh shit, I'm pregnant. And I went back to bed. I was like, babe, yep, we're pregnant. So he didn't really say anything because he does have a mask on when he goes to sleep. And but it was very exciting. So I went to work, and I told Anna, and I ended up telling my boss, and everybody was excited because they all knew that I wanted to have a baby, and I didn't believe that I was gonna able to have a baby because when I was 18 I had an abortion, but that's different stories. But and plus I was smoking, and I'm like, oh man, I had my last cigarette, and from there, like, I haven't touched it. To this day, I haven't touched any cigarettes or any alcohol or anything like that, because you never know. Some people do smoke while they're pregnant. Some people drink. They do other stuff. That's their choice. But you never know the side effects of smoking. But in that case, I went to work. The next day we had an appointment to do, like, we went to this like sleep place to take a pee test, like, to see if you're pregnant. It's like a women's center. And the lady and I were talking before my husband got in there. She's like, oh, do you believe in abortions and all that stuff like that? In my mind, I'm like, oh my God, this lady's gonna keep on asking me all these questions. And I just told her, it's women's choices. And she was just trying to argue with me. I was like, you know what, let me just tell her, no, I don't believe in it, to let everything go. Because in my mind, I felt, I don't know, maybe it was the hormones, but I just felt like, I'm right, you're wrong. But so I just like left it like that. I was like, I just believe in this woman's choices, whatever. And she came in and she pulled in my husband and asked him the same question. My husband doesn't believe in abortion, so she came in with a little hat and said, yeah, you're pregnant. And I'm like, oh man, like I knew it. And I told my husband, like, see, I'm pregnant, it's not a lie. But It was really exciting. And then when I actually first found, when I did the first test, I let my one of my closest friends know that I was pregnant. I FaceTime her and everything. But when the lady gave me the test result with the paper certificate saying, yeah, I'm pregnant, we called his parents, and they had, like, his whole family was there and dinner. We FaceTimed them. Like, my husband's, I didn't want to say it, but my husband told them, like, hey, guess what? You guys are going to be grandparents. And then his mom was like, man, I told you not to get pregnant. But, you know, she's like so happy. I know at the moment she was really shocked, but his dad's always happy. He's a Libra just like me. His grandma, who has Alzheimer's, and she's like, I knew it. But she's just weird. But and I told my brother and to my mom. You know, it was really early. I was like probably like the first week. At that time I was 5 weeks pregnant when I found out that I was pregnant. So I was excited. Some people say don't tell anybody that you're pregnant because it's a bad sign. You never know, you might have a miscarriage. But I don't know. I can't keep a secret. I had to tell, you know, my family, my friends, and all that stuff. So, and me and my husband, when we got that certificate, we went to Target again. I like Target. So we went to Target. We found this items on clearance. Everything was on clearance because it was like New Year's after New Year's, everything was going on the sale because everything was going for summer. And so we got a basket with some little onesie and stuff like that because we were excited. And then that's what I was like. And I also knew that something was up because my dogs are smart. My dog ended up smiling. He was keep on smelling my pee every single day I used the bathroom. He was keep on smelling my pee. To this day, he still comes in and smells my pee to make sure because he knows there's something wrong, a different scent. So that's why I was like, that's why keep on smelling my pee, because he knew from the beginning that I was pregnant. So, but now that I'm 35 weeks, I'm excited. You know, I'm due August 17th, and anyways, so if you keep on liking my videos, you see my pregnancy through my eyes with my baby, you know, his circumstances. Dislike and subscribe to my videos. If you want to know more about me and my family and my dog, just let me know. I will show them eventually. And we're a cool couple, and we love to talk. And you know, this is my second video. I will keep on putting. I will get better. Now with this little hair stuff, I will have different hairstyles, my little puffies and stuff like that. But anyways, like, subscribe, and let me know. See ya.